One, two, three, four, five, six. You're listening to Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. This is What's Up, Kadena, and what is up, Ellen?
Hey, it's good. It's good.
You need to match my
energy.
Listen,
I know, I'm really sorry. We had Venture delivery today. So I've
Venture delivery. I've heard of those days, and they seem to wreck you every time.
Well, when it's Black Flag at 9 a.m., yep. They sure do.
The flag has been raised and it has been proclaimed black, and Ellen Ice is out there making sure
I'm melting.
Is informed. What month are we on? We're September.
September. Mm-hmm.
Can you give me, I don't see one in here.
I didn't really bring you one, so.
It's okay. It's okay. This is my last What's Up Kadena show.
We're going to talk about that already? I'm not ready.
It's a precursor.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We can get into that too a little bit later.
Let's do it later.
Let's talk about Match the Monster happening over at Emory Lanes, because we did that together.
Yes. Last Thursday, I think it was. Something like that.
I made this.
So, yeah, you folks, once you see the podcast tomorrow, you can see our awesome creations.
Yeah.
But, Luke, yours is interesting. Please describe it.
Yeah, if you were in the studio right now and I did this, and I did that right in front of your face, you would see probably the best monster ever made that ever has come out of Emory Lanes. But the sad part was it was not the rendition that was warranted.
The monster of the month.
Wanted.
Yes, the monster of the month.
I did not win the amazing prizes that you get if you do that and win it. But I heard of, two others when we were there. Mm-hmm. I heard the manager over there, Steve Weber.
Yeah.
He was talking about how, people had won, and the prizes for that are insane. There's a PS4 Pro with 2 games, an extra controller, and a headset. Then they also, if you're not a PS4, there's a lot of rivalry between Xboxes and PS4s.
Absolutely.
They have an Xbox for you or a MacBook Air, which
I know.
That's insane.
Isn't that wild? Yeah, so they're rotating those prices. So don't get your heart set on one of them, because maybe it's like the PS4 bundle this month. I don't know.
It's okay. I would still accept it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I would too. Also, can we just talk about how Steve was super impressed with me? That I was very close every time. Match the Monster was my game.
I remember
it was not yours.
So we were, we showed up, and anytime that I show up to do anything competitive and Ellen is around, she likes to kind of let the tone get set that she is the best at literally everything and anything under the sun. Well,
Luke, thank you. You just told the whole island.
After she said that, we were kind of passing each other as I was going to retrieve my ball, and she was going to hang her head in shame because she had missed a pin or something. I don't know. It was something like that.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
She was like, I just want you to know you suck at everything, and I'm claiming this prize.
I think I actually only said you suck at bowling, but I mean, if you want to go that far,
no,
that's
fine. Think what you said was, it's crazy to find something that I am better than you at. And yeah. That's really what you said.
Yeah, we have really different memories of that day, but I do remember that Match the Monster was a blast. In all seriousness, it is really challenging though. It'll come up on the screen, and you only get 5 shots. The whole thing's only 5 shots. So you throw one ball 5 times. So the first one is a torso, and it'll come up on the screen, and it'll actually tell you what number you need to get. You always cross your fingers for a gutter ball because,
Yeah, and trust me,
you were really good at those.
I was hitting gutters right and left.
Listen, yeah, you were crushing those for sure. So then it goes all the way through, and you try to match the Monster of the Month. And so the Monster of the Month is posted on every column there that's in between the lanes. And it's also posted up at the front desk. So if you do match the Monster, you get one of those awesome prizes we already talked about. And it is challenging. They've been doing this for a few months now, and only 2 people have done it so far.
I want to know that if you've won, I want to meet you, because that is insane.
I do too.
Really insane.
I might buy you lunch at Strikers, because I was so close.
Pick their brain too. Just be like, hey, what is your secret?
Well, I don't know if you remember, but Steve was like, wow, you get the strategy. I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you just had to throw that one in there, didn't you? And Steve was over there snickering at my performance for sure. But when it came to the next game...
Listen.
Yeah, no, you already know it's about to come out.
I know.
Low game. If you don't know what low game is, I had no idea what it was before I played it. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not a golf.
I'm like, no, you're not.
I'm not a bowling pro by any means. But when it came to the low game, I was doing some heat because I generally do not score high to begin with on the regular game. But whenever it's literally warranted that you got to score low, I was having some fun with it. But
yeah, you did a lot better than me on that one.
Unfortunately, yeah, in the middle of it, Ellen was like, "Hey, like, we could do some other thing. We could do
regular
some
bowling.
other kind of bowling or something like that because this is getting out of hand. You are just really low right now."
I'm a really sore loser. I will 100% own that. I was like, this isn't fun anymore. I'm not winning. However, low game, for real, is super challenging. But what's cool about low game is that there is a winner every month. So match the monster. It's only if you actually match the monster.
Mm-hmm.
But with low game, they keep like track of everyone who's played low game throughout the month, and at the end of the month, you will win if you have the lowest score. So it's a $150 pro shop credit. So they have a pro shop in there that's actually pretty sweet. I don't know. Have you ever been in there before?
I've looked through the glass,
Yes.
and it looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, all I do
There's
is look
no
at
reason
like.
for me to walk in there.
Sure.
I don't rate walking into the pro shop. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't either. I was just deciding which ball was the most sparkly. So that was.
That is why we both do not rate to go into that.
Yeah, but if you want to try your hand at low game or match the monster, you can do that anytime at Emory Lanes, and there are some pretty awesome prizes. Just one other reminder while we're still talking about Emory, the Football League draft is tomorrow.
And it's not football, it's football.
Football, yes.
So,
I felt like I emphasized it, but maybe not.
It's not, and let me clear this up because I know someone's thinking it's not where you put your foot inside a bowl. You go out and you bowl, and
I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this. Oh,
it's okay. It's all
So
right.
the Football League, the draft is tomorrow at 6:30.
The draft. What does that entail? Do you know anything about that? I don't.
Didn't
sorry,
you just interview Steve last week?
No, basically, you draft.
It's
for
a draft
football
party, like
and,
fantasy football.
All I know is hockey.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be honest.
All right. Well, you're doing great. There's a pizza and wings party, and if anyone's still interested, you can still sign up. There are still spots available, but again, the draft party is tomorrow. You need to get in on that, so you got to sign up like today or tomorrow. You 4-person team or individual. The league starts the 3rd of September.
Yes.
We know you won't be doing that. So, what about this next one?
So,
You gonna do that?
you ready for this? Noche de Fuego.
Wow.
I think people just cringed, but I'm cringing myself.
Yeah, that was
But,
cringy.
One of the things that we talk, I never seem to fail after. Is this the 9th show? This is the 9th show.
Honestly, it feels
Never
like a lifetime.
failed. I have never failed to not mention a rager on the show.
Yeah.
And Noche de Fuego, Latin night. It is on the up and rise where you go out and move the hips, and that night is definitely going to be the night where you get loose and move the hips for sure.
A rager, right?
I would. You know what?
Do you dance?
Would you say that?
Do you dance? Like, do you do?
Oh, I can move the hips for sure.
But do you know how to dance like Latin, like bachata or salsa?
All I've heard from my friends that actually do it is if you move your hips and look confident.
Yeah, that's
maybe look around the room.
Yeah.
Maybe throw in a little bit of hand movement.
There you go.
You can seem like you can do anything.
You're so right. And if you toss in like a bright colored silky shirt.
Silkies.
Oh yeah. So this is in your wheelhouse, Luke. You need a silky
It is
Latin
a good
shirt.
thing that the Marine Corps does not allow me to go into any kind of establishment like that in silkies because I would totally go and do some Latin dancing in some silkies.
No, please God, no. But it's at the Rocker and Lista Club this coming weekend, actually. So we do this quarterly, so every few months, and we try to do it over a long weekend. What do y'all call it? 96 or something like that?
Yeah.
We don't.
96.
Okay, so
4 days.
Yes,
It's
over
upcoming.
96. So this is
I've been waiting.
Sunday. I'm sure we all have. So this is Sunday night. It is free for club members. If you're a non-member, there is a small fee. But yeah, it's basically just Latin night at the Rocker. Every time we have this program, we get tons of feedback, and people are always asking. They really want us to make it monthly because there's quite the Latin scene here.
There is quite the Latin scene. As someone who is 1/16 Hispanic, I can move the hips, so I might go over there.
But you're so pale. And your hair is so red.
You see the freckles coming through, right? There we go. That's the part of me. But I'm telling you, I'm 1/16.
Fascinating. So Noche de Fuego. The 1st of September at the Rocker Enlisted Club. Definitely come out and enjoy the 3-day weekend with some Latin music and dancing.
Awesome. So coming up here after a few messages, Ellen and I are going to be talking about the Single Airman programming for September. We're going to be talking about all things crazy. We're going to be getting into some flights. We're going to get into some midnight burning oil.
Yes.
And we're also going to get into the Airmen and Family Readiness Center. So don't go anywhere. You're listening to Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. Here's some messages. A spicy 87 degrees, partly cloudy, and looking like it's going to get down to a low of 81 tonight. Your SeaGuinness right now is all clear, and that means it's pretty safe to recreate to going out in the ocean, but make sure you're doing self-assessments because you never know what's lurking in those waters or the currents that might be there. So just, make sure you're safe. What's up, Ellen?
That was good. That was really great. It made me more nervous to get in the water than anything when you said what was lurking.
A woke mind is a safe one. Do you know what woke is? Or
barely.
Is that kind of just...
It's a little outside of
your head?
Yeah, it's a little outside of my age range.
Well, we're woking. I know it's waking.
Okay, no.
But we're
first off,
woking some people to single airman programming coming up in September.
Well, actually, single airmen probably do say woke, so this is perfect.
I've got a couple of single airman friends. Actually, that's a weird way to say it. I've got a couple of airman friends that definitely are savvy with the
vernacular
lingo of the young ones today. As I get to my age of 21 years old, I don't really know what the kids are saying nowadays. So
yeah, imagine being 27. It's rough, man. It's rough out here.
Yeah. Well, okay. So single airman, what's up? We got some cool stuff for you. If you're a single airman, you can find yourself in the seat of a Cessna or something that looks like it. I don't know.
That was close. That's fine.
So
very similar.
The intro flight to the Aero Club.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome program. They do almost monthly, actually. So it is specific to single airmen, as we talked about. We say airmen, but we mean all ranks and services that are stationed on Kadena. The only kind of qualifier is that you are here on unaccompanied orders. Mm-hmm. So just to get that out there. We say airmen, and I'm like, there's other people.
Yeah, I don't like yours truly.
Like you guys, yeah. Yeah, you guys over there. So just stop by Aero Club and you get to just go up in the plane with them with a certified flight instructor. And they actually will go through kind of the basics of flying. And if I remember correctly, this actually counts towards your flight time. Like if you wanted to pursue your private pilot's license, which you can do through Aero Club, this inter-flight actually counts as some time up in the air.
Look at that. Academics, you can get them anywhere.
See? I know. And we're doing, FSS is awesome, really. That's all it comes down to.
You guys are killing it over there for sure. And you're also burning oil at midnight.
I know you just love that title.
Okay, so
Why is it so
picture
funny?
that. Okay, it has to do with automotive stuff. When I just think of that, I just think of like 4 hipster dudes in a room just chilling. And they're burning incense and just talking about vibes and all that stuff.
Okay.
But it actually is a class for you.
At Auto Hobby. Yeah, it sure is.
It's like that, that Good Vibes ad you guys have in Venture. It's feel
mine.
A tropical breeze.
Yes.
You guys are bask in the tropical breeze. You guys really know how to paint pictures.
We're creative people, It's kind of what we do.
So what are they doing at burning the midnight oil?
So basically it's teaching you how to change your own oil. So I learned at one point, my stepdad, before I was allowed to get in my car, when I turned 16 and I was ready to go, he was like, nope, you will learn how to change your tire. You will learn how to change all your fluids and your oil. I would need to go to this class. That has been 11 years now. So first off, I'm ancient. And it didn't really stick. So Auto Hobby has this really awesome class that can get you up to speed on all that stuff. And then you can actually take advantage of doing this on your own time and renting a stall and kind of just doing it when you want to, once you have, the skills. So both of these programs, the intro flight and the burning the midnight oil. I'll call it what it is. Burning the midnight oil. So those are for September. So I know we're at the end of August here, but the reason we're talking about it now is because registration opens up the last Thursday of the month prior. So that would be this Thursday. So as soon as that opens up, you go to the Schilling Community Center, and it's always first come, first serve. These programs are awesome because the discount that's provided to single airmen is just insane.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about it with like the open water classes, or it's just, it's a really great program. But for that reason, it is first come, first serve because we only have so many spots.
Yeah, you just got to be with your friends and be like, dude, you going to the burning of the midnight oil Friday?
I can't. It is this Friday, the 6th of September, if we're going to get something informational out of that. Single airmen are also authorized to guest at that same price that's listed pending availability. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, sometimes junior single service members might be a little frivolous with their money. They might go out and spend money on Lamborghinis that they can't afford.
And can't drive more than 50 kilometers.
Yeah, and just, it's an all-out war whenever you get out to your first duty station on how much money you can spend. Well, if you've gotten yourself into that pickle, or you got here and you're like, okay, I need to set up my 401ks, I need to make sure my TSP is good to go, and I want to start saving today. Well, you have the chance to go out and learn a thing or two about finances, and Ellen Ice has all of the information.
Oh my gosh. Well, you make it sound like I actually know what to do with my own personal finances. I don't. So I'm also going to attend this class. It's funny that you bring that up because that is honestly why I chose this topic. The first time you get, that big, like maybe you promote and you get your bonus, or TDY money, you get back from your first TDY and you're like, okay, I have $2,000. Like, let's do something. No, save it. Come on.
No. I'm laughing at something.
I'm sure you are. You're not listening to me.
No,
it's normal.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, okay. So it's on the 25th of September, which is a Wednesday, at the Airmen and Family Readiness Center. You do need to register by the day before, so the 24th. It's basically going to be like an intro class to finance. So learning and understanding, all this terminology. Like I had to look up what TSP was. And I was like, I feel like I should know this. Like, as an adult, I feel like I should know this. I didn't. It's a thrift savings plan.
It's not a thrift store. It's a thrift savings plan.
Yes,
so.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and like literally the rest of this is gibberish to me. So your net worth statement, income statements, difference between savings, investing, and TSP. I know none of that. So if you were like me and everything I just said was a foreign language, then please come to the ANFRC class. It's called Save, Invest, and TSP. There are only a certain amount of spots available, so definitely register. Like everything with ANFRC, it's free, so that's pretty great.
Gotta take advantage of the free stuff for sure.
Yeah, and I also feel like this is something that like your leadership would be like,
Yeah,
it is kind of during work hours, but like, hey man, I want to go.
Even if you're a leader and you're hearing this, maybe you're a leader on Kadena Air Base and you want to make sure that your troops are good to go, because combat readiness and just readiness in general is a thing in the military, and it doesn't necessarily mean you got to be the most physically fit person. You just got to be well-rounded. I know that was a random.
Sure.
That's one of the combat readiness things.
That was.
But you have to be financially fit, physically fit, spiritually fit, all that stuff. And financially fit can definitely inhibit your combat readiness. So if you're a leader, so that some of your troops maybe be struggling a little bit and they need to be put in the right direction, they can go to that Save and Invest in TSP class Wednesday, September 25th, and you can reach out to the Airmen and Family Readiness Center for all of those details.
Correct. Just make sure you register by the day before.
Awesome. Well, Ellen,
are we going to tell people?
This is unfortunately my last What's Up Kadena segment.
I feel like we're breaking up.
We are.
Yeah.
It was not me.
Hey, it
was
wasn't. Hang on.
100% you.
Whoa. No, it wasn't. It's not me. It's you, Luke. Wow.
I just, we need to send this into
outed
What's
me.
Up Kadena, the second stage. It's been in the first stage.
I know.
It's been troubleshot. It's ready to go with Corporal Lewis. She's taken over the afternoon.
Yes, yeah. I'm super excited to get the chance to work with Annika. I've seen her and been around. Obviously, I feel like I've been here forever. So I've seen her, but I've never really gotten the chance to get to know her. So
well, what
I'm
better way
excited.
to bond than What's Up Kadena, because this is an amazing segment. Well, Ellen, thanks for coming in. It's been a pleasure talking about bowling with you. It's been a pleasure talking about all of the good things, even the burning of the midnight oil. And unfortunately, this is going to have to be it.
I can't. I'm not ready. Just
hold
rip
the tear. Hey, just hold it in. It's okay.
Just rip the Band-Aid off, Luke, please.
As always, listen to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. Up next, I got some George Ezra for you with Shotgun. Enjoy.